So it's now been approximately 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that, since everything happened, and lots of things have changed. Not a lot's changed, to be honest with you. Turns out the MOT on the van actually ran out, so I had to actually do work on the van itself rather than the build in the back, which is kind of annoying, because it turns out in England you actually have to have a road-safe car to drive on the road, which is just fucking ridiculous. However, I have now upped my microphone game, because I now have this, which is a wireless microphone, which means that I can be here and be this loud, or I can be all the way over here and be this loud, and I can whisper in your ear from miles away and crawl around like a little fucking gremlin, just constantly licking your ear. Right, let's go outside. Last time I was here, they sent me away from an MOT and said those brakes are fucking dangerous. Actually, that was the first time I had an MOT. But the brakes are still fucking dangerous. It's just got a different engine in now, because, you know, priorities. Why would you not put a different engine in when your brakes need fixing? They can fix the brakes. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Not even going to be a problem. The MOT tester just walked over to me and went, "You got a brake light out, mate?" Thanks. That's the least of your fucking worries right now. Huh?
Actually, he's a welder.
He is a welder, yeah. No, he's done well.
Not done the roof.
Not done the roof yet. Roof will get done. Yeah, that's great when your MOT tester's got a clipboard to go around all of the problems. I'm not sure what he's looking at in there, but I got a brake light out. Wicked. That's never good. He's just said to me, from a service perspective, it's fucking terrible. But from an MOT perspective, it's not that bad. Hasn't been under it yet. So that'll be fun. The sound we can hear here, I don't know if you can hear that, is the sound of him peeling the rust off from underneath my van. So here's the lowdown. Unbelievably, emissions passed, probably because there's so many holes in the exhaust that no gas is actually coming out the back of it to test. So it's just clean air. It's actually carbon neutral. Honestly, it's good for the planet. So the brakes don't work. I knew that. Both rear ones are fairly even, but they don't do anything until about 80% braking. The front right one is okay, and the front left one doesn't do anything. Couple of spots of welding. Sam, unbelievably, the drive shafts are actually okay. They said you can't tell how f***ed they are until they're actually off the car, which means they're okay. We might drive out of here with an MOT. An MOT, new engine, therefore registration. Right, let's get this fucking car back up in the fucking air so we can fix the fucking things that are fucking wrong with it. Because, you know, there's always something fucking wrong with it. Every fucking time I try and fucking do anything with this fucking car, there's always something fucking wrong with it. Try to fix one thing and another thing just fucking falls apart. I mean, just be a good car. Just or a van. Well, you know what? I don't even care. You can just be whatever you want. Be whatever you want if you're just not a twat. What's happened here is that the reason I have no brakes isn't because there's air in the lines, it's because one of my pad, you know, the caliper carrier thingamajiggy, is seized. So you see how this, wonderful, this one, not so much, it's kind of just stuck in there. You just keep a stock of calipers, yeah? Yeah. Happy days. Sadly, there's nothing here the same. Let's go rip one off a car, I reckon. Well, the odds of there being anything in here that I can use instead. Guessing a Touran or a Tuareg or whatever that is, probably not going to have it. That Mark 3.5 is someone that works here, so he might get a bit pissed off if I start taking bits off it. There's a Mark 4 here, there's an Audi A3 over there. Now here's the thing. A lot of people say, why are you bothering? It's an old van, it's cost you XYZ amount. But the fact is, it's clearly made it most of the way through. Can't get through that gap. It's made it this far, 24 years, without having any kind of actual proper f***uppery. Let's look around here and just see the level of f***uppery that happens to fairly new cars. And for the record, my Caddy is older than every single car in here. These cars are all smashed up, damaged, fucked, exploded. You know, like, that's not worth repairing. Let's have a quick check to see if this Mark 4 Golf's the same. Locking wheel nut, beautiful. A quick Google tells me that the rears on the Mark 4 should be the same as the Mark 3, but whether it's the Mark 3 front or back, I do not know. This is what I'm looking for. Let's carefully remove this wheel cover. Perfect, then find the locking wheel nut. Locking. Wheel nut. Where have you gone? Locking wheel nut. That's the bonnet. I'll open the boot. Using the key. Core science. Or not science. Oh, that'll do it. Locking wheel, there it is. That's not ideal. As you probably saw in the previous video where I said I have no brakes, I fixed the brakes and now we were moving the van to my mum's house so we could do some welding, which you're legally allowed to do, move it to a place where it can get work done. However, as you can see, it's broken. My wheel, not attached. I'm not entirely sure we can call this lowered. I've got mad spacers now though. Look at them. It's actually like... Oh wow. Where's the flash? There. There we go. That's fitment. All I just tried to do was move house. Let's have a look at what actually happened, because I think the bolts just came out. I think I might have just not done them up tight enough, which fucking idiot. Oh. Yeah, there's a bolt still in there. That's going to be a problem. Well, we're here again. Probably should be something here. Buy an old van, they said. This is worse than I imagined. I got to be honest. That's just filler. Okay, I think the end of it is here. Let's go for your expert diagnosis.
It's f***ed.
Let's go for your friendly diagnosis.
Adam, it's f***ed.
Mostly it's filler, yes. This has been done before.
Thank you, previous owner. Sam's found the uncured foam in my wheel arch, and that's gonna hurt. Ow!
You touch my balls, I'll kill you.
Current time is 10:30 at night. Getting there, extremely slowly. Sam, guess what the time is? No, it's not.
It's off time.
It's 11:05. So the time has now come for the MOT retest. I've done the bits he said. Surely it's got to pass. I swear to God, if it fails again, I'm going to drive it into a fucking tree. Hopefully it can fix my steering, because it looks, well, it's a bit death. It's a lot death. Over 50 it kind of goes where it wants to.
Love a little question. Can you flick the steering?
You can't see it, can't make it to a show because the drive shafts are still very iffy and it makes the steering go a little bit wonky and all over the place, but still it's fucking good news. That means that, oh, you can see the squares that I've started to fill in because the floor's pretty much done. Why? Build video coming up next. Fucking subscribe to the channel, and if you're a fast show, I'm not going to be in this, but if you're a fast show, come and see me. I'm going to be making loads of videos and stuff, and I'm well excited because I got fucking fun. Take care, subscribe, like, cuddle, comment, finger. Bye.